Good day. I am Irish Jean Pajuelas with my co-reporter, Mikey Pelimiano. We are here to tackle about the Malaysia policing system. Before we start in our topic, first, I would like to give some knowledge about the Malaysia. Malaysia is a Southeast Asian country occupying parts of the Malay Peninsula and the island of Borneo. It's known for its beaches, rainforests, and mix of Malay, Chinese, Indian, and European cultural influences. The capital of Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur, is home to colonial buildings, busy shopping districts such as Bukit Bintang, and skyscrapers such as the iconic 451 meters tall Petronas Twin Towers. And their ruler is King Abdullah of Pahang. And now for our topic, History of Malaysian Policing System. So, a police force has been in existence in Malaysia since the days of the Malacca Sultanate. Malacca Canonical Law created what was essentially a police force in Malaysia in the 15th century through the institution of the Temigong and Hulubalang or Royal Warriors. During the Sultans of Malacca, absence, the Bendahara or Prime Minister held absolute authority with the power to hand out sentences. But it was the Temegong who acted as the police chief or inspector general of police. During the 16th century, Malaysia became a cosmopolitan society and the Portuguese government introduced the Kapitan Administration. On January 14, 1641, however, the Portuguese lost Malacca to the Dutch Empire when the Dutch invaded with the help of soldiers from Johor State. At the time when the Portuguese were at war with the Sultanate of Acre. Following the assimilation of Malacca into the British Empire in 1795, a modern police organization in Malaysia was formed. On March 25, 1807, after the Charter of Justice in Penang was granted, with Penang being the first to form a police force, March 25 is today marked as a police day in Malaysia. Most of the officers were of British origin. Later, this organization was developed in the Straits Settlements and other Malay states. Particularly, the Federated Malay States, at the time, independent police forces were established for each respective state. For our introduction, the Royal Malaysia Police, kilala din ito sa tawag sa Malaysia na Police Diraha Malaysia. Ang RMP o Royal Malaysia Police is a uniform personnel national and federal police force ng Malaysia. The said force is a centralized at ang headquarters nila ay located sa Bukit Aman, Kuala Lumpur, which is ito ang kapital ng Malaysia kung sa Pilipinas ang Chief of Police natin ay may rank na Director General, sa Malaysia naman ay Police Force led by Inspector General of Police or IGP as of June 23, 2023 is Rasaruddin Hussain. In carrying out its responsibilities, ang RMP ay ina-assist din ng mga support group katulad ng extra police, constables, police volunteers, reserve, auxiliary police, police cadets at civilian service element. Sa kasalukuyang mayroon silang humigit 130,000 na mga sworn officers under ng Royal Malaysia Police. Madalas na nakikipagtulungan ang RMP sa iba pang ahensyang nagpapatupad ng batas sa bansa, tulad ng Customs Department, Immigration Department, Maritime Enforcement Agency at marami pa. As you can see, this is the logo of Royal Malaysia Police. The flag and insignia of the Royal Malaysia Police has a blue-colored background which symbolizes the Malaysian masses, and the center of the flag is the PDRM symbol colored silver or white. The police symbol is made up of an intersected Kris and ilang klewang machete. Above the PDRM symbol, there is a tiger head in a garland of paddy flowers with a scroll underneath bearing the name Police Diraha Malaysia. Arabic lettering in the crown includes the words Allah on the right and Muhammad on the left. The vision of Royal Malaysia Police, a leading of enforcement agency of integrity, competent and committed to work within the community. While the mission of Royal Malaysian Police, the Royal Malaysia Police Force is committed to serve and protect the nation, to work in partnership with the community in the maintenance of law and order. Police rank of Royal Malaysia Police: Commissioners, Inspector General of Police, Deputy Inspector General of Police, Commissioner of Police, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Senior Assistant Commissioner of Police, Assistant Commissioner of Police. Superintendents, Superintendent of Police, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Assistant Superintendent of Police, Inspector, Inspector, Probationary Inspector, while non-commissioned officers, Sub-Inspector, Sergeant Major, Sergeant Corporal, Lance Corporal. Management Department. The Management Department is tasked with the routine of management and administration affairs of the RMP. This department is also the nerve center of the RMP and acts as the support services platform for the rest of the force. The Management Department is headed by a director with the rank of Commissioner of Police and assisted by 4 deputy directors, namely Deputy Director of Management, Training, Deputy Director of Management Administration, Deputy Director of Management Services, Staffing, and Deputy Director of Management Human Resource Policy Division. Special Branch. This department is responsible for collecting intelligence for national security. Its role is to collect security intelligence related to both domestic and external threats, intercept subversive activities by extremist groups and individuals which could threaten the nation's stability. This department is divided into several branches. First is technical intelligence, second is social intelligence, third is external intelligence, fourth is political intelligence, fifth is economic intelligence, pang-anim naman ay security intelligence. The special branch is headed by a director with the rank of Commissioner of Police and assisted by the 2 deputy directors, namely Deputy Directors 1 and 2, in accordance with the policing assignment. The main function of the special branch is as provided under Section 3, Paragraph 3 and Section 20, Paragraph 3 of the Police Act 1967. Criminal Investigation Department. This department deals with the investigation, arrest, and prosecution of both violent crimes such as murders, rape, robbery, and etc. And this serious crimes such as theft and housebreaking. This department also specializes in investigating gambling, vice, and secret societies trials. Criminal Investigation Department functions, investigations, and detective duties, arrests and prosecutions, enforcement of laws related to gambling, vice, and secret societies. The Criminal Investigation Department is headed by a director with the rank of Commissioner of Police and assisted by 4 deputy directors, namely the Deputy Director of Criminal Investigation, Investigation, Legal, Deputy Director of Criminal Investigation, Organized Crime, Deputy Director Criminal Investigation, Forensic Data Bank, DNA, Strategic Planning. The unit Tindakan Sipat is attached to CID and based at all police contingent headquarters.
Internal Security and Public Order Department. This department is tasked with the maintenance of public security and order. It is responsible for traffic control and search and rescue operations. In this role, this department cooperates with other agencies such as the Malaysian Armed Forces and Army or Navy Maritime Patrol to prevent piracy and to rescue the national borders. Police counter-terrorism units when the threat of terrorism started to increase after the September 11 terrorist attack in United States, followed up by the series of bombings in Bali and Jakarta, Indonesia, and in Malaysia. The RMP has formed two anti-terrorism corps. These two elite forces are known as Pasukan Gekaran Kas or the PGK and Unit Gempur Marine. Pasukan Gerakan Kas. Pasukan Gerakan Kas is a major elite force in the Royal Malaysia Police, which is composed of 69 Commando and Special Action Unit. This team was first merged in 1997 and became known as the Maroon Berets. However, this integration did not last, and in 2003, it was separated. Ungaren Unit Gempur Marine, Ungarin, Marine Combat Unit was established in 2006 and it was fully operated by the end of 2007 with the first name as the Unit Selam Tempur due to the pressing need to suppress the pirate attacks along a side. The coastal area of Malacca Straits and open sea area of South China Sea, which were continuously widespread from time to time despite various efforts done to overcome the problem. The member received special training from the United States after realizing the need for a special unit to secure the national water and the river fronts from any untoward incidents. Federal Reserve Unit. The Federal Reserve Unit is a better known with the abbreviation FRU. Their role is riot suppression, crowd control, disaster relief and rescue, as well as special operation assistance. Established on December 5, 1955, and consisted of only 3 troops then. The FRU played a role in resolving some high-profile riots, including the racial riots of May 30, 1969, and in the combined operation to catch Ibrahim Libya in the Memali incident of Bali, Kedah, which ended with 16 deaths including Ibrahim and 3 police officers. The FRU is directly under the Inspector General of Police. This unit is independent and is able to be rapidly deployed. C4I Implementation System. The C4I Implementation System is based from the Police Control Center in all police contingents in Malaysia. This unit is assigned to patrol the city and the suburbs. This unit was first established in Bukit Aman, and Kuala Lumpur is the first continent to implement this system. This unit is equipped with the CCTV system, which is installed in the different parts of the city and monitored by the Continent Control Center, and each patrol car is also equipped with C4IS system connected to the laptop. The C4I also plays a role in forming Rakan Corps in 2006 to foster closer ties with the civilian community. Since then, the crime rates in major towns have decreased and brought about good reviews on the C4IS and Rakan Corps implementations. Mounted Police. Mounted Police Unit was formed in 1882 by Captain R.S.F. Walker when he was appointed as Deputy Commissioner of Perak Police. At the beginning of its formation, this unit has been given the responsibility to eliminate the rampant robbers in Segenting, Kamunting, Perak. In 1915, this unit expanded its role as the personal guard to BYMM, Sultan of Remak. Members of the Mounted Police Unit at the time consisted of those seconded from the Malay States Guidance Force. Marine Operation Force. The Marine Operation Force is The Marine Police Division tasked with maintaining law and order and coordinating search and rescue operation in the Malaysian Maritime Zone and on the high seas. Its responsibility was to maintain security at the ports in Penang and the Straits of Johor. On, on February 6, 2009, the name of Malaysian Marine Police was changed and known as the Pasukan Gerakan Marine, or for the English is Marine Operation Force. It operates from 5 regional bases around the peninsula and East Malaysia. Each of these regional bases are organized similarly to the neighborhood police centers of the land divisions and conduct patrols within their maritime sectors. Air Operation Force. Royal Malaysia Police Air Operation Force or the Pasukan Gerakan Udara is a special aviation unit of Royal Malaysia Police. It has a vital role in maintaining national security with thorough surveillance and patrol from the air, established on February 1, 1979. Commercial Crime Investigation Department. This department's main function is to investigate, arrest, and prosecute offenders committing white-collar crimes such as fraud, breach of trust, cybercrimes, forgery, counterfeiting. The Commercial Crime Investigation Department is headed by the Director Commissioner of Police and assisted by 2 Deputy Directors, namely Deputy Director 1 or the Investigation and Deputy Director 2 or the Administration. Narcotics Crime Investigation Department. This department's function is to fight against dangerous acts by enforcing the law of to stop and reduce the demand and supply of dangerous drugs. Narcotics Crime Investigation Division is headed by the Director with the rank of Commissioner of Police and assisted by 2 Deputy Director, namely Deputy Director or the Enforcement, Prevention and or the General Policing, and Deputy Director or the Property for Forfeiture or the Legal or the Detention. Logistics and Technology Department. The Logistics and Technology Department provides equipment needed in the RMP. The Logistics and Technology Department is headed by the Director with the rank of Commissioner of the Police and assisted by the 3 Director Deputy, namely the First Deputy Director, First, Transformation Information Technology, Communication Development, and Maintenance. The Deputy Director the second is the Finance, Assets, Management, General Policy, and the Deputy Director the third is the Procurement, Police Supply Center, and the Armament. Integrity and Standards Compliance Department. The Integrity and Standards Compliance Department was officially established by the Inspector General of the Police on July 25, 2014 and as the 9th department within the RMP. The department is headed by the Director with the rank of Commissioner of Police and assisted by 2 Deputy Directors, namely the Deputy Directors Integrity and the Deputy Directors Standard Compliance. Crime Prevention and Community Safety Department. The Crime Prevention and Community Safety Department was established on June 9, 2014, headed by the Director with the rank of Commissioner of Police and assisted by the 2 Deputy Directors, namely the Deputy Director Strategic Planning and the Deputy Director's Operations. Traffic Enforcement and Investigation Department. Traffic Investigation and Enforcement Department was officially established on March 25, 2016 in conjunction with the 209 Police Day celebration by the Prime Minister Dato Seri Nahib Razak announced that the traffic branch will be separated from the Internal Security and Public Order Department into a new department. the Traffic Investigation and Enforcement Department. He also personally presided over the inauguration ceremony. 6 principal assistant directors or the KPP with the rank of SAC, namely are the KPP General Police, KPP Enforcement, KPP Investigation Legislation, or the KPP Semuns Management, KPP Secretariat, Traffic Control, and KPP Procurement Development or the Finance.